Hi, my name is Brandon Castaneda, and this is my video response to the application process for the Wilkie. To answer the first question, I would say what sets me apart from most of my peers is my willingness to learn and actually take orders. A lot of people my age are very egotistic and feel that they just like to do what they do. They like to do what they want on their own time. However, I'm very tolerable of people giving me orders, and I'm always willing to learn because I feel that actually closing your mouth and listening, sometimes you learn a lot more than when you talk. And like you said, you're not always right, from that video. So I think that's one of the main aspects that sets me apart from a lot of my peers, along with my willingness to adapt regardless of the position or environment that I'm in. The second question, the major theme of the video was that don't waste your time on always trying to be right, because at the end of the day, the customer is always right. In the field of customer service, trying to be right is very useless, because when you do, the backlash most of the time that you're going to get from arguing with the customer is probably worse than the backlash that would come if from the first response that you're trying to be right for. You know what I'm saying? So the major theme and takeaway of video is don't even waste your time trying to be right, because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, especially in the field of customer service and hospitality. A story where I had to exemplify this, I would say back in high school before I actually moved out here. My senior year, I was a barista at a smoothie bar in California called Juice Up. By the way, I'm from California. And a lot of our customers were actually regulars that would come in on the daily, and some of them were extremely picky on how they would like their smoothies, from the thickness to the amount of fruit, etc. So one lady, she would always come in, want extra fruit, extra ice, extra yogurt, and knowing that this would cost extra, the first time she came in, we let it go by. Second time she came in, we would tell her, and she would get very heated because she would say that no, the owner always gives it to her for free, and that she's not going to pay extra. So knowing that the owner doesn't give it to her for free, we proceeded just to say okay and give her her extra ingredients. And then when the owner came in that night, we just made sure that that wasn't the case. And when she told us that that wasn't free of charge, the next time, then we were allowed to say, I'm sorry, but this time we cannot do that. We already spoke to the owner. Our policies state this and that. I feel that the customer is always right regardless of the situation. It's called customer service. You're supposed to serve the customer, and without the customer, you don't have a need for income, because you don't have any income. Actually, you do need income. I'm sorry. You have more need for income because you don't have any existing income. So that's my video response. I hope to be meeting with you guys soon for an interview.